G'day viewers, you're with DJ TOSKAS and we're going to be doing another MK2 versus MK7 test. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to test the pitch accuracy between the MK7 and the MK2. So we'll see how the strobe lights line up with corresponding to the pitch fader. So let's start off with the MK7. We'll whack it on 0 dead center, press the start button. Let's have a look at the strobes. So you're looking at the second last one, the biggest dots, and see there's no movement there. Now we'll check the MK7. It's on 0. Press the start button. Strobe lights. Second last one, no movement. Okay, so the next one, we're looking at 3.3. This time we'll do this one first. So 3.3 is about there. 3.3 is the second one. So there is a little bit of movement. Let's give it some more to see where it's going to stop. I think there's about right. Let's have a look. So that's not too bad. It's probably like 3.5. Let's have a look at the other one now. .3 is around about there. No movement. So 3.3, let's have a look at the difference. So that's there. And on the MK2, it's a bit lower, but not bad. Alright, next one is +6. Let's put this on 6. There's 6. So we're looking at the top dots which are moving. Let's see how much more I've got to give it before they stop. Still moving. That's about right there. So let's see here. So it's at roughly 6.3. No, 6.5. I'd say. Well, let's have a look at the 7. Put on 6. Bang on 6. Top strobe lights still moving a little. That's about there. Let's have a look. So this one's a little bit over. So the difference is there. probably like 3 mil or something, 2-3 mils difference. So if any experts are out there, let me know in the comments, does this need calibrating? Let's do the last one at -3.3. -3.3 should be roughly there. Let's see, we're looking at the bottom one. Not going too much. That's about right. Let's look at it. So yeah, it's quite close to the 4, 3.5, 3.6 roughly. Let's have a look at the strobe light again. Pretty bang on there. Let's have a look at this one. 3.3 would be about there. Let's see what's going on with this one. Bottom one. This needs a bit of adjusting still. The other way. There, no movement. Let's have a look. This one's bang on. So difference is there. And there. So again, roughly 2-3 mil difference. Alright, I think that's okay. I don't think this needs calibrating, but if there's anybody in the comments that is an expert and knows and thinks this needs calibration, let me know. And I'll set up test number 2. Okay, so we're going to do another test. Now they say that this has got no increments, or the increments are tied as like 0.01 or even 0.11 of 1, whatever you want to call it. Analog pitch, the slightest movement will change the speed of the platter, and this here is 0.02. And I was thinking how to test them, and then I thought to myself, okay, how about we get one of these strobe lights. So at this point it's the 3.31 minus 3.3, and see how much do I have to move the pitch fader to get any movement on the platter. So obviously if it's 0.02, I have to move this more to get movement over here, and this one less. So let's start with this one. And we'll see. Okay, so that's where it's at. Let's see how much I have to move it to get movement. So we're looking at the bottom strobe light, even the slightest of movement. Let me get the camera kind of set. Okay, so I've moved it a little bit. No change. moved it a little bit more, and that's where the change begins. So let's see. Probably felt like, to the hand, feel like a millimetre, maybe a tad more than a millimetre. Let's do this one. So this one, the bottom strobe light is still, and that's where it's at. I'll move it forward till I see when there's movement in the bottom strobe. Okay, there's movement there. Take it back again. So that's steady. And it started to move. And I'll move the bugger all. That for like 0.5 millimetre. Is the strobe light moving? Yes, it is. Slight movement. Let's do this one again. Actually, let's do 0. That one's going to be hard on 0 because it's got the click. We'll try another one then. Let's go to 6.4. Oh yeah, there's a difference. We did 6.4 earlier. Was that one 6? And this is 6.4, so we'll do 3.3. 3.3 around there. So 3.3 is the second one. And I've got a bang on. It's not moving. Let's have a look at it here. Let's see how much I have to move it till we get movement. I've moved it about 1 millimetre, nothing. Yeah. Okay. So definitely need to move this more to get the dots from moving. So pause the video where I had it before and then have a look again, pause it and see how much I had to move it. Let's do it on this side. We'll do the 3.3. So 3.3 is roughly there, but let me see if I've got stop the movement second row of dots. I'm going too much, am I? Oh, no. Let me see if there's a bit of movement. I think there is. Just trying to get it exact. So I'm looking with the eye, with the camera you might be able to see, but I'm looking at that arrow to be equal with that dot. See if it moves. Okay, it's not moving. Let's see how much I have to move this now. So it's there. I'm going to come forward. So it is moving. It's moving away from that arrow. How much did I have to come forward? Probably like 1/2 mil. Try it again. See if I can get what it does on the 0. Yeah, it does move. As soon as I move it and the light turns off, the platter moves. So on the 0, it's there. Let's have a look at this one. 0, what happens? 0 there. Come on, focus. Let's see. There's a movement there, so I haven't got it right. Hold on. So my movement is roughly there. So where do we have it for 0 exactly? Right there. Let's move it a bit. No movement. Still no movement. Is that moving? No. Now it's starting to move slightly. So there's a difference. Okay, so it looks like about 2 mil. 2 mil of this one, and probably 1/2 mil to no mil. 1/2 mil to 1 mil with this one. There's a difference. There's movement there. Let me see. Yes, definitely movement there. And then if I bring that, just a very slight click, bugger all, no movement. Alright, this pitch is definitely tighter. So it's true that they say that this digital pitch goes up in steps. That one moves like smoothly, like that, like just the slightest movement gives you different speed. This here, you can move it till it gets to the next step. So 0.02 roughly increments is correct. That's how my logic sees it. If somebody says it different and I can't see the angles properly, let me know in the comments. But it seems that the MK2 is definitely tighter pitch than the MK7, even though I've mixed many tunes with the two MK7s. The other one's in the cupboard in that MK2 box, even though I do have the MK7 boxes up there. So I've had no problems mixing with the two MK7s, and I have done a few videos where the tunes have lasted beat matched from start to finish, the whole song, not drifting at all. Maybe it's a fluke. Now, I've done a test also a few videos back with one tune playing on here and one tune playing on there, where the beats matched again all the way to the end. But maybe this compensated for that one, because this has got like 0.01 increments, or even less than 0.01. Maybe this compensated for that. Now, when I do tunes, like some live tunes mixed, like 1 hour mixes, yeah, you will see me mucking around with the pitch and, you know, the platter, slowing it down or speeding it up to get the tune correct. Now, that might be because I haven't set this properly, or is it because of those 0.02 increments? Anyway, it's still easy, piss easier to mix on the MK7s. What I find on the MK7, I find it a bit easier, not as in the actual process of beat matching, but just easier to hands on. Like this pitch is a bit more loose, that one's tighter in feel, and also the platter on this, like, it takes less effort to slow it down or speed it up. This one takes more. But until I buy another MK2, I want to get another immaculate one, of course, almost brand new like this one, very low kilometers. Till I get one, so that then I can do tests mixing on these two MK2s, or even an MK3D. It doesn't matter. If I find an immaculate MK3D or MK5, I'll still get it, because they'll have the same kind of pitch. So then I'll be able to do comparisons, mixing same songs with the MK7 and mixing them on the MK2. That'll be the next test. But as it seems, at the moment, it seems that these MK2s have definitely got a tighter pitch than the MK7s. Okay, I hope that helped everybody with making a decision. Still, I'm happy with MK7s, even though when I'm going to get a second MK2, I'm going to keep the MK7s, and I'll just be swapping them around because I love both of them, to be honest. So that's what I found. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
You are listening to DJ TOSKAS. DJ TOSKAS in the mix.